X1 was a Force-sensitive clone trooper created from the template of Jedi Knight Falon Grey, who served both the Galactic Republic and later the Galactic Empire before proclaiming himself a Sith Lord. Alongside his twin brother X2, they were both created by the Kaminoans from the DNA of Grey, and grew up in secret on the planet Kamino. Now just to be clear, this is coming from the 2009 video game Star Wars Battlefront Elite Squadron, and is no longer canon, but this is still a very cool story. So following the outbreak of the Clone Wars in 22 BBY, X1 and his brother joined the Grand Army of the Republic and fought in many battles of the war, helping to train young clone troopers under the eye of Jedi Master Ferroda. During a battle on the planet Cato Neimoidia, however, Order 66 was enacted and X1 and his brother were forced to kill Ferroda. As the new Galactic Empire rose in power, X1 and X2 served in its military ranks as stormtroopers. Following a mission to Dantooine to kill a fugitive Jedi, X1 and his brother took separate paths. Not willing to kill innocent people who were harboring their target, X2 defected from the Empire and sided with the Jedi. Following his brother's defection, X1 personally led an attack on Dantooine. He killed the Jedi on the planet, none other than his genetic father, Falon Grey, and wounded X2. Although X1 left X2 to die, X2 actually survived. X1 continued to serve the Imperial military for many years, playing a minor role in the construction of the first Death Star battle station, and also gaining some mastery of the dark side of the Force. At the Battle of Hoth in 3 ABY, X1 commanded the Imperial-class Star Destroyer Avarice. Inside the ship, X1 met his brother X2, who had joined the Rebel Alliance. They dueled, but then X1 fled. After the Battle of Endor and the death of Emperor Palpatine in 4 ABY, X1 became one of the many Imperial warlords fighting for control over the Shattered Empire. He also proclaimed himself the Sith Lord and operated from the Bast Castle in Vajun, the fortress of the late Darth Vader. During this time, he also gathered around a sizable military force, including an Executor-class Star Dreadnought. Corrupted by power, X1 began to have dreams of galactic domination, hoping to achieve this by creating a personal clone army. He began performing cloning experiments on the planet Dathomir and on the fiery world of Mustafar, to where X2, now a Jedi Knight and Jedi Master Luke Skywalker's new Jedi Order, tracked him down. Skywalker went ahead to stop him, but X1 captured the Jedi, intending to use his genes for his clone army of Dark Jedi. Hoping to rescue Skywalker and defeat X1, X2 and the New Republic attacked the planet in a climactic battle. X1 dueled his brother multiple times, first aboard one of his Star Destroyers and then on the surface of the planet. Finally, X1 confronted his brother one last time on the mining platform, and X2 defeated him but refused to strike a final blow. X1 tried to kill his brother by manipulating his lightsaber with the Force, but X2 evaded the attack, and X1 was stabbed by his own weapon and fell into the planet's boiling lava to his death. X1 and 2 gained some proficiency in various forms of telekinesis. However, X1 was able to use Force Lightning. Both the brothers were able to shield themselves from attacks for a limited amount of time. After becoming a Sith Lord, X1 studied many dark side secrets and created his own holocron. X1 and 2 showed some skill with melee weapons, being able to withstand Grey's attacks for some time armed with only a Force pike. And since they were clones in the Galactic Republic, they were skilled with DC-15 blasters, shotguns, and they were excellent pilots. X1, who was also a quick study, learned to handle Grey's lightsaber despite having no prior knowledge on how to operate such a weapon, and he was able to develop the skills throwing his lightsaber with a Force. However, this would backfire during his final duel with X2 when he would jump over X1's blade and the weapon returned to impale X1, killing him.